Hello and welcome to Riff and Beans, where I enjoy a nice cup of coffee. Where's my coffee? Oh, but, oh, there we go. There it is. And a nice game of Riftbound, which is right here in front of my screen. And for this episode, we're going to have JN Dash, that's JN, playing Leona, and player 7490 with Draven. So one of them we have seen a lot, or at least in my locals, and I play a little bit of Draven from time to time. And Leona is someone I have not seen a while, but it's always like one of those like interesting decks to see, especially if the pilot is like really, really deep in. No, wait, I will not finish the sentence. Especially if that player really spent a lot of time learning the deck. And let's see if JN has how JN handles this stun focus deck. So here we have Monastery of Hirana for Leona and Star Springport Draven. Nothing surprising here. They're gonna roll for initiative. 7490 goes first. Leona having a decent opening hand, especially for going second. They have one of the newer cards here. Great Affectionate Poro. When combat ends and they didn't get hurt, they draw one. That's very good, especially since Leona is a stun focused deck. We see here Draven first turning a stack deck, which means they do not have a turn one play. That is not good. Because if you go second, you can do this into a Noxus Hopeful. But this is kind of a tell that they're looking for either a turn for something, essentially. And Leona just like slamming down the Affectionate Poro here and passing the turn. So Draven needs to play something. Oh, the Kaisa is a good thing to play. Also note that Draven does not have any purple runes right now. So things like Rebuke, maybe Ride the Wind, or something along those lines will not be available will to them. So let's see here if the Leona is going to actually attack or they're going to go and stand by. So they will attack and stun the Kaisa, which means the Affectionate Poro is going to get buffed. Uh, uh, this, did stun happen? Okay, so the stun happened. I guess it didn't capture because they did draw a card from the Monastery of Hirana. So this is still a tree. And then dropping a Lone Poro and then passing the turn. Heart of Dark Ice is also pretty interesting here. It makes like big attacks. It allows you to do like a. Oh, sorry. I hit the mic. Makes you do a very big swing. And then here comes Kaisa with the spinning axe, allowing her to draw. And another card from the Conquer. Very, very powerful here. But Leona does have a Vi in hand. So they would be able to potentially. Never mind. I was going to say they would be able to potentially strike back. But that Falling Star said no. And then playing the Falling Star. Oh, and then the Tide Turner into a Kaisa. And the momentum is now definitely in Draven's favor, which is not that obvious, especially since they are only have 3 left. 3 energy runes, now 5 now 5 runes left, but they're still actually in a pretty decent spot. They can actually conquer Star Spring, play a unit here, and then bring Kaisa back so that to protect her from the big heart of Dark Ice assault, which is probably going to happen. Gets a draw from the Kaisa because of the conquer trigger. So I'm expecting for unit to be played here in the Star Spring, bring Kaisa back, and then protecting her from the bad guys because they cannot play a Falling Star right now. Unfortunately, they pretty much used up all the Fury runes, which means there are 2 Fury runes at the bottom of the deck. That's actually a pretty important thing to know, especially if you want to think things at a much higher level. That means also that there's only 3 runes left that Kaisa, that Draven can use, that Draven has in the possible top of the rune pile. But they're gonna go for attack, stunning the Kaisa with the Vi Peacekeeper. What is this? Yeah, stuns, which means it buffs. Which means it buffs. This is probably gonna be a Ride the Wind to get her out to safety. Probably also a flash. It is gonna be a Ride the Wind, and there is no defy. I guess they didn't wait for the defy. It just happens, which allows Kaisa to actually conquer the Monastery of Hirana, which means Kaisa is also going to draw a card. And yes, they do get the conquer point, but Draven is already at 4 points, which means it's going to be at 5 points because there's no way right now for them to strike back with the Scarlet Crab because the Heart of Dark Ice is already used. And Leona is right now at 2 points. So with the hold, it's going to be a fiver. With the hold, it's going to be a fiver. Right? Am I count? There we go. With the hold, it's going to be a fiver. And Kaisa cannot choose to retreat because they already took the point. They can chill and wait for the next attack. Especially since they have shown Vice on the board. They might get counter punch with another Vi, possibly in that, which we know there isn't any. There's only these two called calls to glory. Call to glories? What do you do if it's the card is plural? I guess you're gonna calls to glory, call to glories, call to glory cards. But let's see here. They're going to play. What is this? A Tide Turner, possibly. They are currently just tapping these two energies. Nope. Oh no, they were exhausting 4 and playing to another Kaisa. And they could. Okay, they're going to hide a card, which is potentially a switcheroo or another Tide Turner. I'm not sure what they plan to do here. So it could be switcheroo, it could be a Tide Turner, it could be an Evelyn. It's still very popular in these types of decks. It could also be Pike, the red Pike. I think that's the Dockside Butcher. And here we go with a Zenith Blade. So stunning an enemy unit and then moving somebody. It could be the Vi, actually. So they're going to probably stun this Kaisa and then move this Vi here. There we go. Wabam. Which is not going... Is it? Hold on. Let me pause a little bit here. So the Zenith Blade stuns, and she's still at 7, right? Zenith Blade stuns. She has at 5. She has 6. Where did the +3 come from? Unless they played Call to Glory already. Oh, Heart of Dark Ice. Never mind. Okay, I didn't see it. And that is enough right now to go over. Unless this hidden card is... Oh, never mind. It got rebuked. Oh, no. That is very unfortunate. That's even worse. Because now they... Well, okay. It is still possible with the Skull Crab going in, Vi going in, stunning the Kaisa, and then playing the Call to Glory. It's not enough right now. But if they did play Call to Glory, there is a buff, right? Because Skull Crab has the buff. Okay, so the Skull Crab has the buff. Man, they're really forcing the issue. I'm not sure about this, but I think you kind of don't have it much of a choice. Oh, you're just hard. They're just hard playing the Call to Glory, not even spending the buff, which is fine. And there goes the Evelyn, which is 9, which means she's a backline. Kaisa will die, and this spinning axe will be destroyed, but everything else is dead. So they do have to reveal their hand. I'm guessing that we won't be able to see them revealing their hand. Because Riftlight, I hope, I just don't know how to do it. But maybe it's possible that they don't have that feature yet. But I'm just going to assume that they did. I'm just going to assume that they did reveal their hand. because it's taking a while. So they'll probably 7490 is probably just figuring out how to do it. And yeah, okay. And let's assume that that just happened, and now with the Monastery of Hirana, they are going to be at the 6, which means Kaisa can freely punch. Well, not that freely, but there's really nothing else for a 1-drop unless there's like a cheeky on guard, which I don't think Leonas. Let me know. Do Leonas get an on guard in the deck? But in any case, I think you could be confident enough to go for this cheeky conquer. Just go to 7. You could also just pull back and then just go for a win next turn. That's also very, very possible. Okay, they're just gonna do that instead. Uh, and they're gusting it. Okay, so that they won't draw. Okay, okay, reasonable, reasonable. They're gonna be exhausted anyway when they drop, so it's basically removal. And then this is possibly another tide turner. No, it's gonna be a overzealous fan. Oh no, the fan club is here, so they need. So Leona needs to be able to either take these out before combat, or they'll just start kicking out people, and that's not good. Even if you Heart of Dark Ice Vi, she gets kicked out, and I don't think there's a way to ready her right now. You could play this Leona, right? You could play this Leona, try to get Gex kicked out, attacks, Gex kicked out, and then you lose. Unless you do no. Oh, they're going for the okay, what they're doing first is trying to kill with the Mask of Foresight. Okay. And then you can drop the Leona now. Oh, they did the Heart of Dark Ice with the Scuttle Crab to force it. Oh no! Oh, oh, what? Oh, what? They did, and then they quit. Oh, wait, that was doable. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Vi goes in. Leona goes in. Bam, that's 11. Kick, attack. They both attack. They Zealous Fan kicks out Leona. Vi kills Kaisa. Right? Vi kills Kaisa. They go to 4 points. Sure, there might be like a big response. Draven can drop down. There's just like a bajillion cards, but it's still workable, especially with Mask of Foresight. The Leona or the Vi rather is going to be also it stuns the no even if it kicks out that whoever they kick out they would be able to defend. Let me know if what I'm thinking is in oh right, never mind. I saw now why, because they can't do both. See, this is why. Ah. Okay. I've realized I have seen the light. I keep forgetting. I did say that they're at 7 points, so they really just force like a damn if you do, damn if you don't type of situation, and also damn that means that is the end of the video. Uh, where's my coffee again? Okay, there it is. And once again, thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and do all the rather the YouTube jazz, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.